right, now this is going to be entry number 5, and it does correspond with something in your Springboard. So if you closed up your Springboard, you're going to need to open that back up. We are at page 10 in Springboard, so if you closed it up, you'll need to open Springboard back to page 10. So on the table of contents, we're writing today's date. It says 5th entry. Today is September 1st. And the 5th entry's name is Springboard Activity 1-3 Writing Prompt. And once you have that in your table of contents, just open up a new page in your notebook, get the same date in the left-hand corner, get the same activity name in the right-hand corner. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the directions. And the first thing that I'm going to have you do is look at the bottom of page 10 in Springboard. This is the writing prompt. So this is what you're going to be working towards. Now, there's only one thing I really want you to highlight within the writing prompt, and it's the very final sentence. Revise the selected section of the excerpt. That's what you're actually doing. So highlight it, underline it, circle it. Again, all that we're going to be doing is revising a selected section. So let's figure out what we're actually being told to revise. So what section will we look at? So there's 3 choices that you folks have of revision. Okay? Your first option is to go ahead and actually look at paragraph 1. And paragraph 1 would be a paragraph that you could go ahead and revise. All right, your second option that you've got would be paragraph 3 and 4. All right, both paragraph 1 and 3 and 4 together, they're the same length. So that's your second option. And your third option would be at the top of page 10, paragraph 12. So I want you to take a quick 15-second glance at each paragraph. Go to star next to the one that you want to go ahead and revise. Go ahead and take a moment, figure that out. So you should have an idea of which paragraph you want to revise. Okay, now if you back 7th grade, when you were really practicing this concept of revision, you learned that there are those small revisions and there are those larger revisions, those global revisions. Okay, remember, revision is not any process regarding grammar, punctuation checking. That's editing. So if you take a look at the screen, I've highlighted the most important info for you regarding how you're supposed to revise Let Angle's paragraph. That's the author. So the first thing you have to do is you have to rewrite that paragraph in first person. Right, and it's not going to be simply, where are the pronouns? Welcome to I, me, my. Some of the paragraphs only have one pronoun that actually appears. So you might have to add additional pieces to make sure that the first person point of view is really pronounced. Okay? Now the second item that's highlighted on the screen, it says skip lines. So when you're writing this revision, make sure to skip lines in your notebook. And the last thing that you're going to do for this revision, it says to add details to enhance the imagery. So you're not simply just going, all right, point of view. You're going to make sure that there are additional details so I can really clearly picture exactly what the scene should look like. All right? I'm going to go ahead and give you folks about, let's say, 10, 11 minutes to go ahead and take this paragraph and revise it. If you've got questions, just raise your hand, let me know. I can come on over and give you some help if you need it.